Welcome to our statistical analysis program presented to you by Ki Hussein. This is just the basics of the program, and here are the few formulas we are applying here, which are total equals to cell colon cell in parentheses, mean equals to average in parentheses, cell colon cell, and the last one, standard deviation equals to ACDV dot AC in parentheses, cell colon cell. Now over to the practical. For those of us using laptop or desktop computer, click on the start button and type Excel. Then select it or press on the enter key on the keyboard to load the program. Then once it is displayed, then click on the blank workbook to arrive to the environment. Now let me show you how you can launch the program with your phone. On your Play Store, type the sheet. I've already installed mine. I want to show you how we do it. That's Google Sheet. Then from there you can now install it. I've already installed mine. Now I'm opening mine. Then from here, you can click on this plus icon here on the bottom, and then while it's loading, okay, it will take you straight to the sheet. Sometimes it will show a new worksheet, so you tap on it. This is the second method. Okay, this is a formula bar. Okay, in case you are looking for the formula, here is the formula bar. Okay, let me show you the second method. From your Google account, your Gmail account, log into your Gmail account. From your Gmail account, you can access the sheet. Then on this top right corner, you see about the 9 dot. Tap on it and then scroll down and then select on Sheets and select on account. And then you can see the plus icon down here at the bottom right. Then we tap on the plus icon, and then it will take you straight to the worksheet. Here's the worksheet, and then this way you can do your work. Remember that this cell B6 is in column B, row 6. Now let's understand a few basics in this spreadsheet. Remember, what makes a spreadsheet are the cells, and the cell is the intersection of the column and the rows. So for you to activate a cell, you have to first of all click on a particular cell you want to input data before you can now start typing. So after typing, if you want to compute the data that is there in the cell, you have to use the cells property. You have to use a cell. For instance, if the data is in G6 and F6, and you want to compute the data there, you have to use the property of the cell. You need to use F6, not the content, but rather the property of the cell, and compute in case you have other range of data, so that Excel can help you compute for you automatically. Here is a free guide which I have prepared to help you, but in case of any challenge, you can still reach me. Now let's start to compute them. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also follow up for updates. Okay, now let's compute the total. Remember that before you put any formula in a cell, you have to input equals to first, so that Excel can recognize it. So equals to sum, we open bracket, I'm inputting E5 to I5. That is colon, that is row. Then you press the enter key to get the answer. Then use the auto sum. I just double click to get the rest of the answers. So, but I will show you another method. It's not only one method. There's another method. We call it both shortcut and long cut. So the one that you can remember, you can apply it. But I prefer you know both of the methods. Okay, so the next one, just highlight it and then click on the auto sum icon on the ribbon, and then double click it to get the rest of the answer. Then for the mean equals to, I'll type the average, then open bracket. I'm still using the same range of data, That is E5 to I5. That is the data I'm still using. The same data I use for total, and then close the bracket after I'm done entering the data, and then I will now press the enter key once I'm done. So you have to be sure of what you are doing. So it's press enter key, and then I double click on that AutoSum icon to get the rest of the answer. Then the same way I had in total, I will delete it and then show you another method. Same in the ribbon. In this time around, I'm going to click on the fly out icon over there beside the AutoSum after highlighting the range of cells I want to use. Then I will now navigate here. That is the fly out icon. Then click on average. It gives me the answer automatically. Then double click on it and then to get the rest of the answer. Then the last one is the standard deviation. Okay, then the formula I have written there is there in the handout. I've also displayed here on the screen. What you need to do here, just like other ones I said before, you input any formula, you need to first of all input equals to before you can now start typing the formula for Excel to recognize it. So I will input after the equals to acdv.s. Once that is done, then I will now open the bracket to get the range of other cells. Just same thing as I apply in the total and average. The same data I use it, the same I also apply in this standard deviation. Our upcoming data analysis class is on sales report analysis, that is pharmacy, how to track sales of drugs in your pharmacy or chemist shop, that is drug stock taking to see progress, then to how to track sales and manage financial data in your company. So follow us for updates. More on our next class. Please subscribe and share. Thank you. See you next.